Hi folks, and welcome back to the Grumpy Gamer channel. That's it, you guessed it. This is that channel where you get to see this old git talk about modern games. So, well, we're not in the car today, but I wanted to do just a quick video because today, I'm sure you guys have heard, there is a new PlayStation State of Play, and in the UK, it's on quite late actually. It's not until 11 o'clock tonight. So I'll be pretty bleary-eyed in the morning if I stay up and watch that. It's about half an hour long, apparently. So, am I looking forward to it? Sort of, yes and no. I'm not holding my hopes out for anything banging to be shown to us. I've heard a rumor that there's going to be a couple of remasters being shown. One of them supposedly is Horizon Zero Dawn. They're remastering that. And then the second one is Days Gone, which, why would you remaster either of those, to be fair? They're not exactly old games. And Days Gone just doesn't make any sense whatsoever because that runs beautifully and plays beautifully, looks fantastic on the PS5 anyway. So what's the remaster going to look like? I mean, come on. I just don't get it. And especially a game that they literally dropped like a stone because of the review scores when it first released. I mean, the game sold really, really well in the end. But of course, Sony was, so sort of focused on these review scores that they didn't, want to go for a sequel. They just dropped it and got Ben to work on a new project, a new IP, which I hope is going to be good. But so it's just weird why they're remastering this. And again, it's more remasters. I didn't mind a few here and there, do a remaster, a remake, whatever. But as you guys know, there have been so many remasters, etc. this generation. Because there's literally been very few new first-party games. I mean, that's just the way it is. But why couldn't you have remastered some of the old games? Or a remake of old games? There's so many games in the back catalogue that are fantastic games that are older than these two games that I'm sure players would have rather had a remake. What about the fantastic Killzone games? Why not remake some of those, like the first Killzone, second Killzone, whatever? They would have been fantastic to remake those. Many people have seen what is it? What's the other game they're talking? Resistance. They could have remade some of those. And I think they would have been much more welcomed than I think these two will get from players. Because, like I say, they're not very old anyway. I mean, when did Days Gone come out? What, 2019? It's only 5 years old. So, I don't know. I don't know what else we're going to see. I'm hoping we're going to see my favourite flat screen game, as you know, guys, of all time. I'm hoping we're going to see Death Stranding. Death Stranding 2. Love to see some more of that. And perhaps, possibly, a release window would be nice. Apparently there's going to be some PSVR 2 news as well. Is that just going to be more footage of games we already know is coming? Or are they going to show us some new games we have no idea of? I don't know. I think that's a bit too much like wishful thinking. So like I say, I haven't got my hopes up for this one. I'm obviously looking forward to seeing it, but I definitely haven't got my hopes up. I'm sort of tempering my expectations to what might be coming. But it's half an hour long, so we shall see. I'm sure we're going to see more from the PS5 Pro. Hopefully, that would be good if we could see some brand new games running on the PS5, some footage on the PS5, rather than showing us old games running on the PS5 Pro. I mean, it just, yeah, it's. I've said before, it's when they showed the PS5 Pro, when they announced it and they just showed old games running on it, it's hardly gets you excited for it, does it? I mean, look how people have been talking over social media about the Pro. I don't see lots and lots of people clambering and chomping at the bit to get a PS5 Pro. They've even said these new colours, the old PS1 colours. I mean, for me, I'm not that really fussed about that. I think the console looks okay in the original colour, that grey colour. I personally don't like the controller. I think the controller just looks really drab now in the the old PS1 colours. But hey, I prefer it in white. I prefer the console in white. And I'll just stick with that. Thanks very much. But these are just my thoughts, guys, of what's going to be going on tonight in the State of Play. Like I said, 11 p.m. BST. I think in America that works out about 4 p.m. Something like that. In Pacific Standard Time, I think is about 4 p.m. Something like that. Anyway, let me know what you think, folks. Let me know if you're excited for this State of Play down in the comments. So until next time, folks, I shall see you guys on the other side. Adios.